Welcome back to State of Decay. Lifeline.
Oh, that was pretty epic.
I wasn't sure if I was... Yeah, see, I should have gone with a theme.
Yeah.
Like a newsreader.
Right.
Welcome back to Lifeline.
This
Tonight,
is
zombies.
Lifeline. Oh, great. Zombies. So, this just kind of drops us in media res, huh?
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, our boss is yelling at us. We have to fight the ravenous hordes. It's just like work.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
I liked that our sort of drop-in character here is a lady.
Yeah, that's great. I also like that your first objective was kill everything.
Kill everything.
Greyhound 1 to Doghouse. We're still here. We had to abandon our
Greyhound.
Medevac's ready to go, but right now,
That's their,
Greyhound 2 is
like,
busy fucking up
squad
LZ.
name?
Get over there,
Greyhound
secure
Squad?
that extraction point.
Well, I
We're
don't
not gonna
know
be
the
rescuing
army
anybody if we can't get them
lingo.
a damn helo.
Sure.
Doghouse
Or
out.
maybe they're Marines. I think they're probably just army.
I feel it's very appropriate that you are playing a member of Greyhound Squad.
Greyhound.
Because I know you love them pointy dogs.
I do. They're so gentle, though. They wouldn't make good military dogs.
No, they wouldn't.
So our boss wants us to get back to the doghouse. Which is what they call the, like, main base. This is me showing the map, but we can't go into any of those red areas because they're, like, the hot zones.
Okay.
Which I learned, like, pretty quickly when I streamed this.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember too much of your stream,
No.
but I do remember one specific thing.
I want to go in the tunnel.
I like the details around the map.
Yeah, it's nice that they did that. You could have a look at the notation, but there is a GZ right smack in the middle, probably in the tunnel, which would be ground zero, I think.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you know, just if people pay more attention than I did. So these are our people. Hawks. Guns are, like, super important in this game. Like, you can go without using guns in the main game and in Breakdown, but in this one, you pretty much... It's the most efficient way to get things done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spec her for guns.
Sure.
Yeah, because she's somewhat leveled up already.
Oh,
if
she's
you
got
noticed-
max stars and guns, right?
In fighting, I think. Well, maybe it was guns. Yeah, shooting. And then now that I've specialized her for assault weapons, she will gain stars in assault weapons specifically, which will help, like, reduce spread or recoil or something. I never paid much attention after that point. But you'll notice she's got some resources, and she's got these two guys following her, and she's also got a little bit of influence already. So they really are kind of just dropping you in the middle. So that's these guys. They've all got some kind of fancy gun and some kind of special skill. I like how his name is Royale Vincent. I
Yeah.
wonder if that's like a Pulp Fiction reference.
Ooh, you know what? It might be.
There's a lot of new references in this because the map is new. I'm not sure if you noticed that.
It
It's
sure
a new
doesn't
map.
look like Trumbull County.
I think it's still Trumbull County, but this is Danforth, which is the nearest, like, city.
Right.
Like, really, they've got skyscrapers. I'm not really sure.
How you doing?
Look at
kiddo?
that!
Have you been practicing?
American? I think we canceled their
What was the
plans
other
when they
thing that
joined
we
the
learned,
dead.
It's not like
Skippy,
they were recruiting.
in the Lifeline
They
stream?
fucking died. So keep that trash talking
Okay,
bullshit
alright,
out
fair
your
enough. You've gotten good at ramps, somehow.
No, that's my one ramp for
wise asses or
Oh.
the whole playthrough.
Well, if you
Ah, gotcha.
No ramps, Scoo. No ramps.
No ramps.
You get the one ramp at the start, that's a gimme, and then no more ramps.
Anything
jump-
beyond that, you're pushing your luck.
That's right. It really is. Like, it looks like, oh, that might be a shortcut. No. Just don't do it.
Nope. Then your car ends up upside down and you try and knock it free with grenades.
And then you get stuck in the middle of it somehow, and it's all just a mess. So we're supposed to go to Blue Circle, but we actually are not. We have some special things to call in, so I'm calling in a drone recon, which pops up buildings and stuff on the map for us, which is super handy.
Oh, so it's like a long-range instant standing on top of something tall.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the range of it isn't huge, but again, it's faster than finding the tall thing and looking around, so...
Right.
And it's only like 20 influence. It's cheap.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to explain my tactics a little bit here. We're not gonna go to the base for a while, because that will start the mission. At the start of Lifeline, you have it's like a grace period. The crisis isn't going to start until you arrive at the base. And at that point, things start, like, going quickly. You don't have a lot of time to mess around and do stuff. So, what I'm going to do here at the beginning is poke around a little bit and try and find some, like, guns and some valuable stockpile stuff to get a lot of influence. And I'm also going to try and find, like, building materials and stuff that I can load into the truck so I can arrive with those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And also, if I know you like I think I do, it's because you're an... I'm sorry, we've got biggins. Wonderful. I know that you're an inveterate explorer. So
It's tough, actually. I think you'll see in Lifeline that you don't have time to explore, and you don't have time to just mess around and fight every zombie. So that's why I'm just just mow everybody down.
there you go. Well, that's a pity, because it looks like there's an awful lot going on here.
Yeah, it's good in a way because it's pretty fast-paced. Once you start sort of the main story, everything's kind of timed after that point. And you have a way of slowing it down a little bit, which we'll see very quickly, but you can't avoid it. So you can totally fail objectives just by putting them off too long, and things like that.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's high pressure, kind of like Dead Rising 1 sort of
Yeah,
thing.
I guess so. A little bit like that, yeah.
What is it with zombie games and time?
That was an impressive stroke.
I don't
of
know.
fortune.
Every minute counts when the dead are trying to eat your face.
I suppose. Oh man, look at all these guns.
Yeah, there's a lot more guns in Lifeline, which is good because, you know, you really just want a ton of guns. But it kind of gets to the point where it's like none of these are significantly better than other ones. So you just kind of look for ones that seem to stand out and put them on people. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like one gun is more powerful than another one. It's just it might be more durable, or you might be able to put a silencer on it or something. So I landed an outpost here to dump the guns.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That's an old tactic from vanilla State of Decay.
Yeah. I can't break it down yet to use it elsewhere. I can't do that till I get to sort of doghouse. But that's okay because I can place 5 more. The game doesn't tell you this. It doesn't tell you anything about outposts just yet. I just know about them because they're in the normal game.
Right.
And it doesn't tell you how many you get, but I just know that you get 6. You'll notice that there were actually a lot of zombies that we made mad when we ran them down with the car, and it's because we're right next to a hot zone.
The red parts on the map.
So if we had actually alerted the zombies, they would have just poured over the fence, and we wouldn't really have seen the end of them.
Oh gosh.
Mortar team, fire
So this is the secret to winning Lifeline. Part one of the
Fire
secret.
an artillery barrage on my mark.
Do you know what we're doing?
Designating a location for a
Are you
drone
gonna nuke yourself?
Nope, I'm not.
Oh, what? Sorry, how much influence are those markers worth?
It was like 80, 60, and 20 or something. 80, 60, and 60, something like that.
Okay.
So less than 200 for the 3 of them. And really,
So-
the incendiary ones are the best ones, I think. And then artillery, and then drone.
So are you stockpiling markers then?
Yes.
You clever beast.
So that's why. This is why you really want a ton of influence. Which is why you kind of have to go looking for guns and prioritizing what you're looking for. Because you can stockpile those. You don't have to use them as soon as you get them.
Gosh. Like, I knew you were pretty good at State of Decay, but this is a very impressive level of metagaming.
No, I think if you sort of understood the game and you would be like, oh, it's actually a marker that you have to throw, which means it's a usable item, which means you can stockpile it.
Ah.
Right? So this is just me cleaning out. I left this in because you are amused by the popcorn noises.
Yep.
And the
Yes, I am.
Yep. So you can see I'm stocking up on stuff. I'm getting some stuff in the truck. And this is the other secret to successful Lifeline. Which, again, you kind of have to know about these or go poking around before the game starts.
On this location ASAP.
The game will point you at these at one point to get you to go re-establish it. But around the map there are 6 outposts. So you can see ours is kind of at the bottom of that road. And the road was in a ring.
Okay.
So there's like 6, there's basically 6 roads that go out. And on each one there's some sort of military outpost which you can claim, put an outpost on, and it becomes like activated, and you get another like influence thing you can call in, like another artillery barrage or another drone recon.
Oh, okay. So you're expending those, stockpiling them, and then going and getting another outpost. So you've got like a huge stock.
Yeah, so I can have double. Yeah. So you'll see when I bring up the hang on. There's I wanted to show everybody Merle's secondhand
Oh, yeah.
emporium.
I get it.
Yeah.
Walking Dead season 1 and later, I think, but I didn't watch that
like
season.
3 and 4. 3, I think. Or maybe it was 4. Anyway. You'll see when I bring the little call-up menu again that our list is growing, and that's because I'm activating all these outposts. But that is counteracted by, as the story plot goes on, you start losing some of them. Like how in State of Decay you started losing, you couldn't call the pastor anymore after he died and things like that.
Oh, gotcha.
So the sooner you can stockpile as many of those markers as possible, the better.
Ah. So you'll just have a much easier time later on with these ridiculous sort of room-clearing attacks.
Yep. What would Pee-wee do?
Well, I don't know, alright?
So you see I've got 2 incendiary barrages now. That was the first outpost. And this is a drone recon, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got 2 drone recons now.
Ooh, vehicle delivery.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really had to use that.
Doesn't really seem to be much point.
There are enough cars usually if you need a car. And the good cars are those military van things, trucks,
Okay.
which you don't want to break. This is a fun little, these are mercenaries.
Notice we are all out of bubblegum. Fantastic.
Those little drawings kind of look like the ones in the World War Z book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed. We're Zed free here.
Wow.
Yeah.
These mercenaries are douche bags.
I don't know why they have a picture of the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. Kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I guess the devs were just like, we need a picture of a shit ton of people.
Yeah. Really, that could have been a picture of anything, though.
Tactical outfits.
I like how they acknowledge the ninja-style entrance and exit, though.
Gosh.
And I'm betting those are, forum people or something.
Yeah.
So. And I can't call an outpost just yet. What was I gonna say? I always just think of Fallout 3's Talent Company. When I see Red Talon. Because every time you see them, they go, Talent Company!
Oh, goodness.
Like, they yell their name. So they've got some effects going in the background.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That office building just completely went up.
Yesterday, people.
Okay.
Oh. Boop.
So that's another base. Get it? Do you get it?
No.
We're not afraid.
Oh. See it. Okay. Alright. FUCME disaster. That's more crude than I would have expected from this game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't recall any, like... I don't know. They were mostly sort of cheeky, reverent sort of, shout-outs to zombie movies and stuff. And this is just like, get it?
We had a dirty word.
It's funny because it's a disaster shelter.
Yeah. I like to just use drones to figure out the whole map as early as possible. But they are still useful later because they'll help identify specials and hordes and stuff. This is one of the military trucks, and I'm using it to go on another gun run.
Woo! Woo! Gun run time.
Just under the bridge here to the police station.
Hey.
Hey. And I think, yeah, I actually do. Fast forward. Again, we found a lot of guns. Some, like, grenade launchers. Some more assault rifles and stuff like that.
Gosh.
Grenades. So just a ton of influence. America! Right. So I have to offload it, and then I did another call-in to get markers, and then another trip. So this was like 3 trips worth of stuff, I think, in the end. And that was me loading up my pack and the truck and taking them back and forth. It was a bunch of stuff. And if I was really dedicated to, stockpiling as much as I could, there were a couple of other places that I would hit.
Jeez.
But I think what you can't do is load up, like, materials in the truck. Like the rucksack materials.
Okay.
Because when I tried that before, when I was finished with the first mission, all the trucks were empty.
Oh.
So I think
bummer.
It might reset those. But I think you can set them on the ground and they'll still stay there. So instead of putting them in the truck, if you just kind of throw them on the ground, they'll stay put. So, yeah, so we're all done getting our outposts. There was one that we didn't get. There was a drone strike we didn't get because I had put the outpost in that first shed. Don't take it. Don't do.
Oh.
But we can get it later. So here we are at the doghouse.
Yeah.
Yep,
Siege.
It's under siege. So we're gonna call in our mercenary friends.
Sniper support.
Our PMC. I think that's probably paramilitary company or something
private,
mercenary.
private
mercenary company. They show up here in a second.
Yep. All anyone cares about PMCs.
They're actually off camera right here. I think I turned them in and show them. Oops, and I was jumping on heads.
Oh no. Hey guys. That is pretty tactical.
Yep. They just look like nerds.
Yes, they do. They look like the kind of nerds who buy harnesses. Gosh. Ray-Bans, balaclavas. Yeah, they're mercenaries, alright.
Yeah. They do seem marginally more useful than, like, the Trumbull County SWAT team, though.
Well, yeah, I guess. But they had the power of disappearing.
Yeah. Well, the SWAT team did that, too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Greyhound 2. I thought we lost you.
You never call, you never write.
It's just the 2 of us now.
Come on, guys. Don't do the cool guy slow walk. What is this?
I was talking to her. What are you doing, jerk?
Can we have some money, please?
Where's your money?
I'd like some money, please.
Now they're gonna follow me till I give them money.
I show you're at the LA.
Face.
Finally.
Hey.
I got a helo en route.
15% gratuity is customary, ma'am.
Wheels up.
Roger, you have our position. Tell the bird to land inside the fence and get the doctor on board.
So this is actually the first half of the first mission.
Doghouse out.
There's still a little bit more to the mission.
I like
It's
that
either
you're...
that or it's like the second mission and they just immediately dump you into it. So, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I apologize. I was just saying I like how our protagonist is so no-nonsense.
Mm-hmm. She's a military lady.
Pooter, there we go.
I think it says pooper.
Oh, you reckon it's this
The
pooper?
pooper words. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right, the pooper gang.
You'll see it a couple of times.
Oh, they're tagging all over the place.
Yeah. Again, I've left this in for the benefit of people who want to pause and look at screens, but we have some facilities built in, like a barracks and a command center, which is kind of like the radio room. And there's a mess. Actually, at one point, they complete the mess and it pops up. It says, complete mess. Oh, here it is.
Hey, there we are.
Mess.
What are you saying, game? What are you saying?
Look, though, they can all get, there's 6 of them, and they can all get in the truck. Oh, I wanted to take them somewhere.
Party truck.
Party truck. All aboard the man train.
That's right.
Poof.
Mm.
Oh, we lost them.
Oh.
No.
That was their awesome ninja style exit, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. So, what was I gonna say? And there's like a library, and the helipad lets you call in resources, and again, you can see the outposts on the bottom, and now you also have perimeter defenses. These tactics are sort of your ops center, and they'll let you basically search for survivors or whatever, but the only one most of the time that you ever want to use is the thin the herd one, which gives you a little more time between those sieges.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But if you're low on people, you might want to change it so you can search for more people, because they can die, and you don't really get more. You can't really recruit them the way you do in the main game. You don't have enough room for every facility, so you're strongly encouraged to set up a latrine, and I don't.
But, oh,
These are grown-ups. They should know not to, like, shit in a bucket.
oh man, you are cold-blooded in this survival situation.
These are perimeter defenses. Because we have the resources, I'm just gonna restock all.
Cool.
Later we might have to make decisions about whether we want all 3 types of defense or just one.
Gotcha.
And these are the 2 people who are stationed at Greyhound 2.
Ooh.
So not super fascinating just yet, but there's a ton of stuff you have to get used to right at the start of the game.
Yeah, kind of throws you right in.
What you don't want to do is what I did and just jump right in and start doing missions, and then you'll just die.
I'm looking forward to it.